proud to be a Hoop Empire fan.
The USA has dominated Olympic basketball for decades. It's not just a sport, it's a dynasty. Since 1992, they've won 7 of 8 gold medals, boasting an astonishing win rate of over 90%. They've been the undisputed kings of the court, a seemingly impenetrable force that redefined global basketball. But that dynasty, that near-perfect run of triumph and glory, is about to face its most dangerous test yet. Because for the first time in a long time, Team USA could be in monumental trouble. The golden age of American basketball, the era of unquestioned supremacy, might be coming to a shocking and dramatic end. The cracks in this seemingly unbreakable foundation have been showing for a while now, subtle at first, then increasingly glaring. Cast your minds back to 2016, when the American squad, overflowing with NBA superstars, was pushed to the absolute brink in group play. They barely squeezed out a victory, a nail-baiting three-point game against a fiercely determined French team. It was a warning shot that many dismissed as a fluke. Then again, in 2021, the impossible happened. Team USA's seemingly eternal 25-game winning streak was snapped. A gasp echoed through the basketball world. But it was truly in Paris, during the most recent Olympic Games, where the real danger surfaced, undeniable and terrifying. They found themselves staring down the barrel, trailing by a shocking 13 points against a relentless Serbian squad in the fourth quarter. It took nothing less than a legendary, superhuman performance from Steph Curry, who seemingly couldn't miss, hitting 9 crucial threes just to pull them back from the precipice of disaster. He was forced to do it all over again late in the gold medal game to secure a narrow victory against the resurgent France. But here's the cold, hard truth of that heroic story. Steph Curry isn't going to be there to save them forever. And neither are the iconic figures who have defined this golden era of Team USA basketball. We're talking about the titans of the game, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. The generation of unparalleled talent that repeatedly saved them. The very heroes who pulled them from the jaws of defeat in Paris simply won't be in their prime or even still playing for the next Olympic Games in 2028. Just imagine, at that point, the incomparable LeBron James will be 43 years old, the electrifying Steph Curry will be 40, and the unguardable KD will be 39. Even the seemingly ageless Anthony Davis will be an old 35. What transpired in Paris wasn't just another victory. It was in many ways an Olympic retirement tour, a final curtain call for a generation of legends. So, with the titans of yesterday fading, who exactly is going to pick up the torch and carry the hopes of a nation? The question lingers, heavy with uncertainty. While the Americans are contemplating the twilight of their legends, the rest of the world is just getting started, their stars rapidly ascending. Take a look around the NBA today and you'll notice a seismic shift. The last American-born player to win the coveted MVP award was James Harden, way back in 2018. Defensive Player of the Year? Rudy Gobert, a Frenchman, seems to take that trophy home every other season, an almost constant reminder of international prowess. But it's not just the established international veterans making waves. It's an unprecedented influx of young talent. The first-round NBA draft picks from other countries are stacking up at an unbelievable rate, an international youth movement like never before seen. And most of them aren't just first-rounders. They're lottery picks, the absolute best of the best, future cornerstones of their franchises. But the biggest, most undeniable threat of all, the one that keeps Team USA coaches up at night, is a little 6-letter word: France. They have a new generation of players, incredibly deep and supremely talented, and their undisputed leader could very well be the best player in the entire world in just a few years, Victor Wembanyama. In the past, other countries might have boasted one legitimate NBA star, perhaps 2, but they rarely had a cohesive, deep team. Now they do, and that fundamental shift changes everything for the USA. So with this looming threat, who exactly is going to be on this next crucial US Olympic squad? The question has quickly evolved into an NBA-wide debate. Who is truly the next American face of basketball? Instead of simply rattling off a generic list of names, let's strategically build this team, piece by piece, based on the specific player archetypes and skills it takes to truly win on the world stage against elite international competition. First and foremost, you desperately need an alpha scorer, that magnetic force, the guy who can effortlessly get a bucket at any time under any pressure, whether it's a late clock situation or a double team. For this pivotal role, I see two undeniable locks and a couple of intriguing dark horses. The locks are Anthony Edwards and Jason Tatum. Edwards is an absolute beast, a fearless competitor who will be right in the middle of his prime at 27 years old, ready to lead. Tatum, at 30, will be heading into his third Olympic Games, a seasoned veteran and a loyal soldier for USA basketball. But keep an eye on my dark horses, Cade Cunningham, who has been steadily tapping into his immense potential and is quickly becoming a force in the NBA, and Paolo Banchero, who is already the undisputed face of an NBA franchise and made a powerful statement by choosing to play for the USA over Italy. What happens next with these rising stars will undoubtedly be shocking. Every truly great, championship-caliber team needs an elite number two, a versatile, reliable secondary star, a player who can seamlessly take over when the alpha has an off game or simply needs a break. The two locks here are Devin Booker and Anthony Davis. Booker has already consistently shown his unwavering willingness to do the dirty work, to sacrifice personal stats for the good of the team, and he brings a proven scoring punch. AD, if he manages to stay healthy and on the court, will not only be a defensive anchor, but also one of the invaluable elder statesmen, a key member of USA basketball for what will be nearly 15 years by then. But watch out for our intriguing dark horses, Donovan Mitchell, an explosive scorer who, crazy as it sounds, has never even made an Olympic roster, and Jalen Williams, a true two-way beast from OKC who has already proven he can be that vital number two option on a championship-level NBA team. And now for the indispensable orchestrator, the guy who truly runs the show, the floor general. The undeniable lock for this role is Tyrese Halliburton. He made an impressive Olympic debut in Paris, and at just 25 years old, has already made an NBA Finals appearance. He possesses the elite playmaking and shooting skills to be the starting point guard for USA and LA. A powerful dark horse is Jalen Brunson. His gritty leadership, clutch play, and relentless toughness could prove absolutely invaluable in the pressure cooker of international play. You simply cannot win gold without a relentless defensive stopper, that lockdown specialist, the guy whose sole mission is to make the other team's best player's life a living hell, much like the legendary Drew Holiday did in the last Olympics. The absolute lock for this crucial role is Amen Thompson. At just 25, he's already established himself as one of the best perimeter defenders in the entire world, possessing top 1% athleticism and instincts. Unless something truly terrible happens between now and 2028, his continued growth as a player makes him an automatic choice.